So suppose it grips it by the husk.
It's not a question of whether it grips it. It's a certain point of view on weight ratio. A 5-ounce bird cannot carry a 1-pound coconut.
Oh, we're recording.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, my name is Brian Liu, and we're here today to film an informational video with some science experiments. I'm here today with...
I'm Nick.
I'm Lorenzo.
And I'm Colin.
Today we're going to explore the exciting and wonderful relationships with chemical bonds and reactions.
We think that you're going to enjoy these experiments.
So fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen, and prepare to go on a roller coaster ride of education.
And without further ado, we'll move on to our first experiment, an Alka-Seltzer rocket.
This is actually an acid-base reaction between the two ingredients in the Alka-Seltzer that is activated by water. The ingredients in the tablet that cause this to happen are citric acid, C6H8O7, and sodium bicarbonate, also known as baking soda, 3NaHCO3. When these two ingredients mix in water, they react to form an aqueous solution of sodium citrate, Na3C6H5O7, and water, 3H2O, and give off carbon dioxide gas, 3CO2.
When this reaction takes place in a closed container, the carbon dioxide gas that is released can create pressure. Let's take a look at what happens when you mix an Alka-Seltzer tablet and water in a small container.
In this demonstration, we used a small container, Alka-Seltzer tablets, and some water. First, put some water in the container. Then put in one Alka-Seltzer tablet. Quickly replace the cap, flip it over, and wait for the reaction to take place.
Gee willikers, that was exciting.
Next, we're going to see what happens when you mix yeast and sugar. What exactly does cause bread to rise? As you may know, it is a reaction caused by yeast. Yeast is a very small organism, classified as a fungus. Standard table sugar is known scientifically as sucrose. Sucrose, C12H22O11, is made of a joined fructose, C6H12O6, and glucose, C6H12O6 molecule, which share a water, H2O molecule. When in contact with the sucrose, the yeast ferments or breaks down the glucose and fructose molecules, C6H12O6, into liquid ethanol, 2C2H5OH, and carbon dioxide gas, 2CO2. Now let's take a look at this reaction in action. For this demonstration, we are going to use a clear plastic bottle, a packet of yeast, sugar, a balloon, and some warm water. First, put the warm water inside the bottle. Next, add the yeast and swirl it around in the bottle. Then add the sugar. Mix this around too so the yeast and sugar can mix. Now place the balloon over the lip of the bottle and let it sit. Wow, that was amazing!
Next, we're going to take a look at how a fire extinguisher works.
Oh, hi. How exactly does a fire work, and what causes a fire extinguisher to put it out?
What we see as flame is energy given off from a combustion reaction. The general formula for combustion is fuel plus heat plus air equals carbon dioxide plus water vapor plus heat plus air. In the case of a wood fire, wood, which contains carbon, acts as the fuel, and when it is heated to its ignition temperature, it combusts with the air, giving off light energy, which we can see as flame, and thermal energy, which we perceive as heat.
Hi. This explains how a fire works, but what causes a fire extinguisher to stop this combustion reaction? Most consumer fire extinguishers are dry chemical fire extinguishers, which spray a powder, such as baking soda, on the fuel to stop this combustion from taking place. Wow! Now you know.
That just
blew my mind.
Now for a classic you may have seen on the internet, Coke and Mentos. Good.
You've probably seen or heard of it before. What exactly causes Diet Coke and Mentos to react so violently?
There are actually a couple of reasons why people think this reaction takes place. We're going to take a look at the most popular theory. This theory states that Mentos and Coke coming in contact causes nucleation. Nucleation is the change of a molecule from a liquid to a gas, but in a very small area. This can most commonly be seen as the bubbles in a carbonated drink once the pressure is released. But what do Mentos change in this reaction? According to the nucleation theory, the many microscopic dimples on a Mentos causes the carbon dioxide in the Coke to release very, very quickly, and in many different places at once. If this takes place in a bottle, the rapid release of carbon dioxide will shoot upwards from the bottle, because the top of the bottle acts as a nozzle.
Let's take a look at this reaction in action! Holy smart!
Oh, heaven has blessed me so.
Oh.
This is better than smoke.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our video. Oh, and one more thing, Mr. Thomas.
Sockwoods exist!
Farewell.
What is this?
It's a Wendy's Frosty.
Yeah, but it's not a solid or a liquid.
So?
That can only mean that it's a sockwid.
Yeah, not quite a solid or a liquid can only be a sockwid.
This is gonna change our lives.
But you know where the big money lies? The spoon.
The what?
The Frosty spoon. Spoon.
Brilliant.
Try Wendy's one-of-a-kind Frosty with its cool, creamy, chocolatey, and unique texture. It's the only sockwid you eat with a spoon. When you do a creamy, chocolatey Frosty, you do what tastes right.